don't think they got the draft.
There we go.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah,
Finally.
at
All right.
least. Oh,
There,
there's.
Okay,
yeah,
here
there's
we
that.
go.
Yeah, Vortex has been putting in a whole lot of time on Elise lately. So I definitely see if you don't have much practice against her, you want to get her out because she allows so many early dives.
Yep.
Sounds good. I
The Vilcaz. I don't know what Sunshine is going to be playing. If
yeah, I do like seeing that Vel'Koz band though, targeting the champ pool.
the Braum and the Jinx. Khan. Yeah, that's the other thing Sunshine plays is the Malzahar.
Yeah, you can see that one snatched up quickly. They didn't want to risk not getting it.
And she just got buffed. The E. The E got buffed to where she
Yeah,
doesn't.
I feel like the Annie is still an interesting pick here. I I don't believe that goes super well into the Malzahar.
Yeah, because of the shield. The chat. They lose.
I I think they're losing the bans in phase 2. I think I should have specified that they lose their first ban, but they are still losing one ban. Yes. I think that's my fault for not specifying first phase. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Due to the sub situation, Defiant lost game 1. So, going in game 2 here, you have the Tristana Leona, which is incredibly powerful
Yeah.
up against the Zaya. I wonder if they're going to take Rakan in second rotation here.
They banned Rakan.
Oh, they did ban Rakan. Wonder what they'll take with that Zaya then.
And then this is the band that Defiant uses.
Blitzcrank. That's an interesting
Well,
ban.
that's the one that they lose. I don't think.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Right. Yeah, I thought that was well known.
Fucking yeah.
Yeah, I guess not.
What Thresh?
Yeah, no, they lose a ban. So do we have to make them restart draft or? Do I ask if it was confirmed Blitz was an okay ban? All right.
Okay. That's good.
All right. Yep. Awesome. So I think they must be doing Camille jungle, right?
Um,
Or
yeah. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, that's it.
So I wonder how Kale's going to do top lane. What happened? Why did what is going on?
Mhm.
That's funny.
On the bench, cool.
I can't say anything. I've done it.
Okay.
Weak-willed fools.
Think carefully, my friend.
Ah, come on. What's the worst that could happen?
Seriously? Seriously? Lame.
Yeah, sorry, I was getting caught up on stuff.
Um, I think I like TSM's comp a little bit better because of how much it scales. I feel like the Jace falls off if he's not ahead, or even if he is ahead, he still falls off compared to a Kale and a Jax.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like uh the mid lane matchup really does not favor this Annie much.
Yeah.
Uh and along with that, I feel like Kale's going to be able to get by in the top lane. I don't think the Jace is going to be able to punish her hard enough to keep her from scaling into that late game monster at, not a bad time. She's recently got some buffs too that have really helped her out.
Yeah. Oh,
But I do like the Defiant bot lane here. I
yeah,
really like,
bottom.
yeah.
Especially
I'm
because
not.
Thresh is Tristana could just jump away after if you know what I mean. She's pretty slippery going
Yeah,
against the Thresh, so it might be hard unless Zai can not get a root after the Thresh Q.
yeah. It's possible for the Xayah Thresh to chain CC a target down, but I feel like it's going to be really hard when Tristana and Leona have so much just raw damage that they can put
Yeah.
out. So, in that sense, I do like the Defiant bot lane, but for the top side of the map, I really do prefer the team support main comp here. Plus, you have reliable lockdown on Malzahar, which
Yeah.
if he gets ahead or is at least even, then the Defiant has to be buying
The
QSSs,
QFF picks.
and that's going to eat up so much of their gold, especially if the Jace isn't far ahead, that QSS is just going to eat into him.
Yeah. Other TP also.
Yeah. Yeah, that's going to allow for him to have better back timers.
Mm.
And realistically, he doesn't have to worry about Annie with Ignite because he just farms wave safely. She has to
Yeah,
run
just
through
check the
everything to
score.
get to him. Plus, yeah, he'll have his spell shield also. So she has to not lead with the stun. Yeah. But what's interesting though is if you look at who's going to be starting the fights for each team, you have Camille engage, you have Leona engage, and you have Jace poke too to help soften them up for that, for the Camille be flying in or the Leona ult. But if you look at the side of team support mid, you really just have Malzahar, Flash R, you have Thresh Hook. Besides that, you have Jax going for Counter Strike engage,
Yeah.
but none of that's really reliable
Right.
except for the Malzahar. That one's pretty reliable, but you usually have to blow a flash or predator or something to get close into range. Whereas Leona just has E that she can, throw out. She has ult for giant area, like, well, you're not making it through.
Yeah. Shit. Yeah. Defiant has better engage than TSM does.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how they navigate the objective fights mid game. I imagine if Camille can get a good flank, then they should be able to take the fight. Say she gets onto the Kale or Xayah early, I
Yeah.
think that should be a good or a solid fight for Defiant. But at the same time, if Thresh can keep the Camille peeled off, then you have Malzahar, also Ring whoever comes in. It's suddenly really hard to come in on them.
Yeah. Then Annie's still gonna do a lot of damage in team
Yeah,
fights also. So if
yeah.
they do pick out the Kale or the Zaya, then she just ults on them.
I wonder what rune this Annie went. I wonder if she went Predator. Yes, Predator. I like seeing that. I'm hoping to see a lot of mid-game aggression with this Annie.
Yeah. Maybe if she's gonna be wanting to roam a lot, maybe TP would have been better. That way she could, you know, go bot or top, help him out, and get some kills, and then TP back to lane, rather
Yeah, I
than
agree.
losing all the CS and just letting Malzahar take free plates.
Alright, I am at 8, 9, 10, 11.
Yeah. So
18, 19. It's not that bad. We'll go with it. I'm not shouting anyways. I like the 5-point defense here from Defiant. Yeah, that's good by Camille to be in the mid lane. That way she can rotate to either jungle buff if there is an invade. Also, though, they know the ward went down there. I would have liked to have seen somebody try and get a counter ward on the top side.
Minions have spawned.
I'm going to be really interested in how this Camille navigates early game. She has a lot more gank pressure than Jack. So it's going to be interesting to see if she's able to put that gank pressure to use or not.
yeah, I want to see which lane the junglers prioritize more in this game.
I'm looking at it and I say if you're Defiant, if your bot lane's not winning on its own, you hard camp bot lane. Bot lane and top. I think you kind of ignore the Annie in mid lane. Because I think it's going to be hard to get on that Malzahar.
Yeah, if he plays, yeah, it should be hard if he's playing safe enough.
I'm looking to see Jace smash this Kale. And if not, then that's going to be asking a lot of questions with them come, level 11. Ooh.
Oh. Yeah, the Saya is like, she was just taking free shirts. Yeah, she was just taking free shots. And she blew both summoners.
Yeah, that was a good all-in level 2 there by Defiance. They're showing that they understand to push for level 2 and to just surprise with that all-in.
Yeah.
That's good. If you're Camille, I say you want to provide them with as much protection as you can, but if you're in the top lane.
Yeah, let's see if he the flash. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if that flash was if Jax needs to try to flash it. Yeah. Oh, she got it.
Yeah, the Jace, they're appearing to bait in the Kale, but they just didn't have enough to turn it onto the Kale once the Camille finally arrived. This Jace is kind of being greedy by possibly overstaying here.
Yeah.
As TP, it would be good for him to just back here.
Oh, Krugs is the devil.
Jace,
Yeah.
you gotta just back here, buddy.
Yeah, because if she pushes.
Good. Finally, the back's coming in. Jax's mid lane going straight down to possibly Skull Crab. They could meet here. That could. Oh no. Yeah, they're fighting here. And Camille's got to just leave. There's a flash out. Hook
2
shot.
levels above her. She could have probably eat.
So, if you were Camille, what would you do here? You're down 2 levels to the Jax. You've gotten your gank top lane turned on you, died. You're losing scuttles. What do you do here?
Since my bot lane, like you said earlier, if bottom's winning, you said Camille just keep bot winning at this point. Try to get them as far as you can. So like this first drag is not, it's not big, but I mean next drag could be bigger. It could be Infernal Mountain, which you'll have more prio since bot lane is your bot lane is stronger, and then maybe rotate.
Jack's going in here. They were able to get some sums out of the bot lane there. Heal and flash used. But yeah, I agree with you that probably just try to sack win dragon. Try keep bot lane ahead as well as you can. And I would like to see the Annie actually put some of her wards down. She can quickly roam to the other side, to one of the sides, and put a ward down on the entrance.
Yeah.
To the jungle, and that will give the Camille a lot more safety.
Yeah. Jungle Jax has like almost 10 CS. Yeah, 2 camps above the Camille. And then the Tristana is farming better.
What I'm interested in is top lane. Jace is losing to Kale here.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And the win conditions seem to be slipping away here early on.
Yeah. Leona not having flash.
Yeah, Camille coming in here to try and get something back, but she's just pushed off by the Jax. And he's going to take his 3rd Scuttle Crab. Jax is going to find Camille in the jungle here. She takes the blast cone. Jax has flash to follow. Oh! And he does end up getting her with the chilling smite.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow, that level difference just really making a difference here.
Yeah, he's pressuring the Camille pretty hard.
But kind of against the run of play, Jace goes all in on the Kale and forces the ult out. And with that, he's going to be able to get himself some of the CS back.
Yeah.
But that's good play there by the Jace. And you look to the mid lane, this Predator Annie hasn't really gotten to leave lane. She's been constantly action in the bot lane here.
Yeah, maybe they should have turned their focus to yeah. Maybe she
That ult away. I don't know. I want to see this Predator Annie start roaming around. Try to get out of this lane. Don't let Malzahar just keep you under turret all the time. I think right now, shoot, she's going to roam right into that Jax probably.
Yep. And that's where Jax is still like he's
And-
counter jungling with Camille and the Camille's.
And they just dive bot lane and get the Thresh. Camille actually did not get an assist or kill for that.
Yeah, she's just wasting time there. While
Yep.
Jax taking all her camps.
Yeah. He knows she's down there, and so he has just free run of that top side
Yeah, it's almost
jungle.
a 30 CS difference.
And he's going to get his 4th straight Scuttle Crab. Camille's been completely starved this game. Good by Malzahar to back up once it's revealed.
Yeah, he sees it.
But then bad by him to go up to have to flash out. And he goes in. Is she gonna get him? Not quite.
If he stays, while Jax is around. No, this is bad for Camille. Yeah. And he's just
Yeah, kind of unfortunate there. Every time the Camille tries to look for something, and more action here in the bot lane. Rush going in on the Tristana, rocket jump away, and everybody gets out safely. But the second hook lands, play in, good Leona ult.
Yeah, good, yeah.
If they're not careful here, they still turn on to the Tristana.
Yeah, I think, yeah. She's too low, she doesn't have heal or...
Ooh, and the third hook hits. That's going to be a lot of return damage. Good stopwatch. Good kill by the Tristana. And action all over the map as we go back to Jace here in the top lane. Kayle ult forced out. Jace will just back away.
If I'm the Jax, you saw the Camille on that ward, you could probably solo that drag pretty quick. And you know that bot is backing. They don't
Yeah,
have any
absolutely. With how much pressure and strength this Jax has right now, he really needs to be taking that dragon. Get that wind cycled out. And try to get some more powerful options there. Ooh, missed hook shot there in the mid lane. She's committing for it. The Camille will get out, but she is 4 levels down on that Malzahar.
Malzahar could have ulted for that kill.
Absolutely. Very lucky he didn't. Something I want to note is Jace did not back after forcing Kayle out of lane.
He's getting pretty low on the mana too. Bot lane running.
Good hook by the Thresh onto the Jace, keep the Xayah alive.
Yeah, this is good by
That explosion, nope, doesn't quite get the Xayah there. And if you look to the Jax, you'll see that he does have that Blood Razor instead of something more traditional like a Warrior or Cinderhole. So you wonder if he's really going for that more on-hit style. And maybe a poor choice here. There's not real. Yeah, especially because they not getting a Cinderhold really cuts down on what kind of front line you have.
Does
But
Kale might get first turn, man?
as I say
Oh,
that,
she
the
might, yeah.
Kale just runs down the Jace and is going to push in for first turret. Jeez.
That's
That
good for TSM. That's a win for them at least. They lost the first drag.
you really got to wonder what's the state of this top lane now that Kale is able to get her Gunblade and potentially roam around the map here in a pretty good state.
Yeah, now Jace doesn't have TP. Because he TP'd into that fight in the river.
Yeah, they're really pushing down on this spot turret too. Even though it's even in kills, you gotta feel like right now Defiant's not really having a good way to fight this.
Yeah. The jungler is just so behind to the Jax.
Yeah, right there, the Jax is up 2.4k, 2.5 now.
The next drag is Infernal, so
And with Klepto, the Kale is actually up 1300, also on the Jace. Of course, killing turret helping with that, but
yeah.
Klepto is no slouch itself.
This Camille has most of her camps up and she's staying bot for a potential dive. I mean, I don't see a dive happening.
Well, they dove all right.
Yeah, they need. Yeah, that's a free rift for TSM.
Defiant? Oh, does not quite get it. It will get smited away there. The Annie dives giving away a bounty as she was about 900 up on the Mousahar.
Just summoned it right away to top lane.
Yeah, that's a really interesting
Yeah, they could have
emphasis
waited.
on the end. He really should have taken that mid, get that last turret.
Yeah, they could have waited until for the dragon to come. Oh,
Uh,
it was an accident.
mm,
Oh, Camille Jax. Yeah, Jax just wins.
yeah, Camille can't even step into her jungle at this point.
Oh well, Jax is kind of overstaying. They really wanted to kill him. Yeah. They should have pushed lanes instead of trying to, I mean, hope to go save the Jax. I guess that's what they're trying to do.
Yeah, they definitely could have gotten more mid and bot, just not going to help.
Yeah. Because look at all that farm being wasted topside. That was like 2 waves already and another one crushing to the tower.
Next dragon is up in less than a minute. It is Infernal. If you're Defiant, do you fight for the Infernal here? I think you
Uh,
100% do. You're only 1k gold down, although it probably doesn't feel like it, but that Tristana is so strong. Ooh,
yeah.
Leona goes in here.
If they kill, then yeah.
That was a great Leona ult.
Yep.
Sharp blade quickens the work.
They're chasing for Jax. Oh.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's both
They're
people.
going to get him.
I'd probably just turn to go get the drag instead of. Oh, well, they got him.
Ooh, I am a few seconds ahead, so.
Oh. There you go.
Well, with them getting Infernal, I actually really like where they're at with this Tristana.
Yeah, the only thing is if Kale's gonna just continue to split push or help the team now that they're behind.
Yeah, I think they got to get Kale with the team. She's such a great late game carry. But at the same time, she's going to outscale the Jace, so you can just leave them in the side lane, and she'll just start bullying him down.
Malzahar pushes pretty fast also. They could do like a 1-3-1 because Malzahar and Kale both have TP. So for any like objective.
Yeah, but tell you what though, if you look at whoop, Annie's getting caught here.
Yeah, the Jax should have just went onto the Tristana. The Tristana was there for a good minute just fighting. Like autoing for free.
Yeah, don't know how much of that was Defiant playing it well or bad target selection by team support main. But they're going right to the Baron.
Yeah.
I don't think they can take it here. They're trying to balance
The aggro.
yeah, that was a very questionable Baron call. Very ambitious, I should say. They were really feeling themselves on that one. But then again, you see this 9-0 Tristana, and you kind of feel it.
Yeah.
Nobody on team support main is really that tanky. The tankiest person is probably Thresh and maybe Jax after his ultimate, but really neither of them are that tanky. So they just get blown up in these fights, and with no front line, Xayah and Kale can just be run down.
Yeah. They could maybe also put Jax in split push position because he's probably the strongest member.
Absolutely. And then who do you send to? Do you send the duo lane or do you send Jace to match?
Probably dueling. I don't think Jace could beat Jax in a 1v1.
No.
Yeah. Because he'll be.
Mm-hmm.
And also, it's like giving like say if you're splitting top or bot, the objective's top. You'd have to be. They'll know where you're at. So it's like that's also a flaw if Jax decides to split.
Yep. Seems like Defiant's kind of setting a trap here for the Jax. not only do they pull the trigger bot lane, but they pull the trigger top lane too. But for that aggression, they're going to give up this mid lane turret here in exchange for mid and top,
Red team's
or top and bot, tier 1, tier 2 respectively.
blue team's turret has been destroyed.
I really don't know what TSM needs to do to. I mean, just play, I guess, passive and farm.
Well, let's see, they're only 4k down, and in team fights, I like their team. At least in theory. I don't like the Jax at the moment because it's not tanky. It just kind of goes in and dies real quick. So I feel like you need to get Thresh tankier, get Malzahar kind of tanky with like more health items. You stack a Leandry's on there, he's suddenly like a 2.7k health. And I think they just force objectives, honestly. They have their big Kale who can ult as well. There's Kale ult. Ooh.
Well, at least they got the Inferno.
They got Infernal, but where was Malzahar in that fight? If you look, he still has full cooldowns, full
Yeah,
health,
he's
full
like-
mana.
Pathing is like
Yeah, that
he's like going around the wall.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Yeah.
and with that team fight, they're going to get a couple of towers here. And are they going to push back to the Baron?
No, we're backing. If you see, TSM has not. They have very little wards top side of like Baron around Baron area. They have no wards.
Yeah, they really need to push up that way, try to get wards. They know that's where the next objective on the map is going to be. And if you look, Defiant actually has some good deep wards in that top blue jungle. One thing I will chastise Defiant about a little bit is not having good back synchronicity. So all the backs were stuttered.
Yeah, like no barely backing. I don't know if Leona needed to flash on that. Her team was coming. She's pretty tanky.
This Tristana is actually sitting on 2200 here, so
Yeah, what?
but she does have more than double the Zaya's farm. Ooh, big fight here.
Yeah, and Zaya was in that bush for a very long time doing nothing.
Wow, Tristana was allowed to just clean up that fight there. And like it was pointed out, Zaya was just bot lane, just having a grand old time. There,
Yeah.
the hail just gets blown up. Should be an easy Baron here for Defiant.
Yeah, I think Defiant has it. If they just group up and push mid or any lane, they could take inhibs easy.
Yeah, their
Jason's pushing
Tristana
bot.
is just so strong.
Yeah, Jason's pushing bot. Mid's already pushed. They could help push top.
Yeah, the back here is a good call though. The Tristana does have that 3500 that she needs to spend.
Yeah.
And this gold lead suddenly ballooned to a 10k gold lead.
Yeah, Jax is finally buying some health and armor. Good. And Tristana got that QSS in case if she gets Mal's ulted.
Mouse still has that ult cooldown. I don't know if it got used in the fight. Alright, what do we need to see out of TSM here?
I think they just need to like really just stay base and defend the best as they can. I don't think they can't afford to push it. They just lose everything. They can't
Right.
push too far forward. They can't pass the river for sure. Jax can't. I mean, he could farm in the jungle, but it's like very hard because they don't have. They have very little. Well, they're getting vision now on the bot
Yep.
side, but like top side, they just have that one ward there by the. So they still don't even know where everybody is. It's top side.
I think if you're looking for fights, ooh, Jack's going in on the Annie here.
That's actually a very good thing.
Yeah, they did get the Annie pick, and that's going to transition and pressure bottom. But I think when it comes to fights, you have to get the QSS out of Tristana, and then you Malzahar ult her. I think you
Yeah.
just have to try and get it out with fresh CC. Or even Jack CC. You just have to get the QSS out of her, then Mal's ult. Just to have a chance of melting her down through the Bloodthirster shield and GA. But at the same time, geez, just the rest of the team's going to be doing big damage.
Yeah.
Jack's in here. He's stolen the Drake?
Yeah. Oh, and
Oh, this is great fight.
yeah. This is. It's like a Defiant was top side. Like they were backing or something right there in that bush, and they like left Leona and Tristana there for the drag.
That is roughly a 4,000 gold play.
Yeah, they need to put at least Saya to at least farm bot because it's pushing in.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Zaya is too strong, even if she.
Wow, they
Yeah,
are
I
going
don't
to be
think
the
that-
first to crack the base here. Are they
Yeah, that's good.
pushing? They are going for the end here.
You got. Nah, they can't. Leona and Tristana are coming.
First
This is
turret's down, second turret's down. They're going for it. Tristana comes in.
Yeah.
Tristana goes down. It's over.
Oh.
No way. Off of one failed dragon, TSM comes back
Dang.
and just sweeps through the base.
I thought they were gonna be able to win because they're how they were like lower health and everybody was coming back.
Wow. That was interesting up
Yeah,
to
that
the
was
end.
dang.
Yeah,
Mm.
I want to see that graph, but I can't. Oh geez, wow. Tristana with the most damage, no surprise there. Wow. That was an interesting game.
Yeah, I honestly thought. Well, because of that dragon pit, the Defiant, like some of them were helping with dragon, the other ones like were backing or something, or going towards their blue side jungle for some reason, and they let Jax and everybody collapse on Tristana and Leona.
Yeah, it's very surprising how quickly team support main was able to turn that and capitalize on that. Really, really impressed with how quickly they ended after that.
That KO was doing a lot of damage too, 25k. The second most in the game.
Yeah,
That
it's
was yeah, that was yeah. Like I said, they just messed up where they were just letting them collapse on their own bot laners.
yeah. I don't know if they actually had vision over the wall to see that everybody was there.
Yeah,
But in any case, team support main is going to take this game tonight. It was very well done by them.
yeah. The Jax played very well at the end there. To go for that dragon. Guess it was like he was the only one that went, so I'm pretty sure he made like the call to go for it.
Yeah, the Kale had a good ult there as well. Don't
Yeah, it was a big. It was crazy.
well, yeah. Yeah. Well, I would definitely like to see coming forward that that Defiant really kind of invests into some defensive wards on their jungler. That way, whenever their jungler's behind, they're not just completely getting run over and losing all kinds of farm. Um, and in return, got to see the ADC from team support main playing much safer there. Well, bot lane in general, they just didn't seem to respect the amount of damage Tristana Leona could do.
Yeah. For TSM, they I feel like they need to ward a little bit better on objectives and when they're behind to know to have better awareness of where the enemy team is at. Because like when they ball up, then they're sharing the CS and losing levels. And
Mm.
Zaya, like when that what was it when they were fighting for Baron or fighting around Baron, and she was just bot lane.
Yeah, that's probably map awareness and the team making better macro calls there. But in any case, that's our game for the night. GG's to both teams. Look forward to how you guys progress into the coming weeks and look forward to casting you in the future.
Yes. Good job, everybody.